But my dad is a big guy and suffers with health issues. And I looked at my dad and I thought, I love you dearly, but I can't end up like you. My name's Sam Hall. I'm 44 years old. And I first came across James on LinkedIn, seeing a number of his posts about what is fitness, what is health, trying to take more control over your own life. And I'll be totally honest, I met James just over 3 months ago. Just finished the first program, and I wasn't in a great place, to be honest. I didn't particularly like myself. I was probably suffering with just a general lack of level of fitness, and I'd lost my way nutrition wise. I'd lost my way self confidence wise. Post COVID, I came out of COVID going, I don't particularly like what I stand for and who I am. I've been married 20 years with my wife, 25 years this year. I've got a 16-year-old and a 13-year-old, all fit, all living life. And I'd let myself go to the point where I couldn't do the things I wanted to do. I'm very close to my parents. They're not together. But my dad is a big guy and suffers with health issues. And I looked at my dad and I thought, I love you dearly, but I can't end up like you. I can't be, have the health issues that you have. I said to James, the biggest thing I wanted to change was my mindset. I didn't like myself. I didn't see myself as a healthy person. And I felt I was a bit of a fraud because, I used to play a lot of sport. I used to go to the gym. I used to know a bit about nutrition and I'd lost that. And I kind of felt I couldn't, engage in those conversations. I couldn't get through a call with James without crying. Honestly, that it was embarrassing the first couple of calls. I'd be upset, I'd be tearful, and I couldn't tell you why I was. As I say, my kids are 16 and 13. They're getting older rapidly. And you kind of look at it and you want your kids to be proud of you. And I'm sure they are. Hopefully they love their parents. But it's like, I want them to be proud of me and look at dad going, yeah, he lives a good lifestyle. He does things in the right way. I'd always judged myself on kind of successful metrics of materialistic things. And you can invest in other things, but if you don't invest in yourself, there's no point having all these nice things. I'd like get the train on the way home. I'd stop at McDonald's. I'd have a McDonald's. Be up in town the following day. I'd have another McDonald's. Like, oh, it makes me feel shit. Oh well, there's always the next week, and just next week never came, and it got to a stage where a couple of realizations. I went to Dubai and I went to get on a water slide, and one of the most embarrassing times was, yeah, you can't go down this water slide, mate. You're too heavy. So you have to walk all the way down. There's like, the walk of shame, fat lad. I bought this shirt I'm wearing. I bought a year and a half ago. The buttons had got divorced. They did not like each other in the middle. And you can then get into that. And then somebody will pay you a compliment going, you look, if you lost a bit of weight, you look quite trim. And then people that haven't seen you for 3 months go, oh, God, you look really well. And you kind of go, well, I wouldn't have got that just by doing, insanity hit workouts for 2 hours a day for 7 days. Because anybody can lose weight really quickly, but I want to be a fit 50-year-old. And I can remember James breaks things down and asks you to do a lot of self-reflection. He's like, what's your win this week? And I went, do you know, it was my nephew's birthday or niece's birthday or something. And it was a cake. And I wasn't the guy that went, nope, not for me, thank you. I'm on a diet. Everybody look at me. Oh yeah, I'll have a slice of cake but I'd planned to have it because I knew I was going there. I had a smaller slice, but I enjoyed it. Two of the most powerful things James taught me was, if you fall off the wagon, like you have a weekend and one beer turned into three or four, and that small slice of cake you kept nibbling at other people's, and like I'm a terrible one with my kids. Like if they've done them dinner and before I slide it in the bin, I'll pick a couple of extra chips off. If you do that, just chalk it up. Go, do you know what? Had a bit of a bad day. Didn't really stick to what I was going to start again the following day because it is an infinite game. As of this morning, have lost 16 kilos. It becomes less about the weight. I'm now working with James on the mastery program he set me some new goals of, well, actually, now you've lost weight and you want to get fit again. What's your next goals? My next goals are getting fitter. I've always wanted to do a 10K and I hate running, but I'd like to do a 10K. And I said what I wanted to run it in. I said, I'd love to do a 10K in just under an hour. And James is like, we're going to blow that out of the water. We're halving that target virtually. We'll get you to that. But I can remember a couple of ones where I used to text or WhatsApp James and go, bloody hell, I've been really good this week. I've done everything you've told me to do. I've been accountable. I've been on the money. I've lost nothing. Or the buggers. I've put like half a kilo on. What's going on about this? And the old me would have gone, well, this is clearly rubbish. Let's knock the program on the head. Let's go back and order cheeseburgers and a curry straight away. And James is like, but why are you doing that? You've put on half a kilo. That's water composition. That's time of day. You've been on a plane to America and back. Your body clock, your water composition, your calorie intake is all over the shop. Give it another couple of days, stick to the plan, and then call me. And you go, I lost nothing in a week or like a couple of pounds, and now a kilo's dropped off out of nowhere. How does that work? And you start to understand your body and you start to understand nutrition. One of the nicest things my kids have said to me is, Dad, you're happier. You know, you're funnier again. And I always think I'm the funniest person on the face of the earth. But they're like, you're a nicer person, Dad. You're happier. You laugh more. You don't get as grumpy. And there was something that, whether James said it in one of the mind vitamins or on the coaching calls, and one of the great things about this program is you do it with other like-minded people. So you realise it's not just you that have maybe let things slide a bit. There's loads of other people in the same boat. And you know, James has still got the recordings on the very first call, the first onboarding call, and I think even my first or second one-to-one. I couldn't get through a 30-minute conversation without getting upset. Ask me about my kids. It was guilt. It was guilt of being a crap dad. It was guilt of being a crap husband. It was guilt of being a crap son. And now, I'm not saying I'm an amazing dad, son, or husband, but I'm certainly a bit better at it. And what I try to do is, I think successful guys, we all share one, two, or three traits that are similar. We all go 100% at everything. And the biggest win for me on this course was I didn't go 100% at it. I don't think I ever have. It fits in around your life. It's like, okay, do you know what? Just don't do it. Just log your food. Just James wants to see what you eat. And all you've got to do is be really honest with yourself. Then you understand what you're doing. And this is where James, it is a different program. It's not a diet program. It's not a fitness program. James said something to me at the start. He said, just imagine you work really hard at work. You set goals. You work hard. You do focus groups. You do OKRs. What if you set an OKR on yourself and just really focused on yourself every day for 3 months? And I was like, Christ, 3 months seems a long time. I want to see results in a week. Just give yourself 3 months. It's not long. And you see, so 16 kilos off, I feel a different person. I just wanted to like myself a lot more than I did. And I do.